Stop trying to go to heaven already, okay? I know that sounds odd. He's like, whoa, wait a minute, preacher. I think you've got the wrong message. No, I have exactly the right message. I want you to stop trying to go to heaven. Quit trying. Give it up. No more trying. Now, I'm playing off a line out of a Star Wars series, of course, where Yoda says to Luke Skywalker, there is no try. He says, do or don't do, but there is no try. And there is no try in Christianity. There is do or don't do, but there is no try. Give it up. Quit trying. Don't do it. You know, when people say, I'm going to try, 99% out of 100 of them never try. In our culture, when somebody politely says, I'll try to be there, 99 of them are never showing up. It's just a polite way to say, no, I'm not, without having to be honest and open and go, no, I can't do that. So we kind of skirt the issue and go, I'll try. And almost no one ever tries, because normally, now not always, but normally, when someone says, I'll try, they're already setting the stage with that word try for 1,000 other excuses to follow so they can explain why it just didn't work out for them. And you ought to appreciate the fact that they even tried, and well, you ought not to even suggest that they didn't have a very sincere effort in their try. Well, that makes you the bad guy. That makes you the meanie, even though they really never really wanted to do anything like that anyway. Oh well, that's life, right? So we got 1,000 easy excuses that follow, I'll try. What I want you to do is I want you to be committed. Get committed to going to heaven. There ain't no trying to it. You either go or you don't go. You either commit, you're determined, you're relentless. You say with John in Revelation 2:10, I will be faithful unto death. If I have to die getting there, I'm going to get there. Or you can do the I try thing and fall into the lukewarm trap and just dabble in Christianity. And the lukewarm doesn't fare too well. Those are the ones that God says he will vomit out of his mouth. So you got commitment, that total all-in dedication that I will make this work no matter what. It scares some people to death, doesn't it? But let's do it on a casualer level for just a moment. When somebody wants to jog, and I know of a few people that like to run, and they would say things like, I'm going to run every day this month. I'm not going to miss a single day. But what if it rains? No, I'm not going to miss it. Got my rain gear in the closet, hanging up, ready to go. If I get up to jog and it's raining, I am committed. I will put on my rain gear and I will go. Now see, that's commitment. That's making plans to succeed. Where a lot of people would say, well, I'm going to run every day this month. Oh, but I overslept. I tried. Oh, well, it was raining, but it looked like it might rain, you know. I thought I heard a dog loose, and, you know, now 1,000 excuses, here they come, and then just roll one after the other, because there's a major difference between somebody who says, yeah, I tried, and the person who is committed and dedicated, devoted, and will not give up until they reach their goal. There's the difference. Hobbies. Man, you got folks that will do anything to get to their hobby. They will brave bad weather. They will work their schedule. They will beg and plead with their boss. They will just do whatever it is they have to do to make time open up so they can attend to their hobby because they're committed to it. Okay, I'm good with that. That commitment is a good thing. But what about Christ, the church, spirituality, and eternity? Every new year, people say, I'm going to read my Bible this year. Well, actually, they say, I'm going to try. Because the time they get to the end of Genesis and about halfway through the book of Exodus, they've already fizzled out and it's done. Now, there are those who are committed and have read the Bible cover to cover, year after year after year. But they're committed. The folks that don't do it, they're just trying. And they've already set the stage with 100 different exits so they can get off of it the moment they get behind and they don't like the way things are going. Now again, there's no try in the Bible. I'm sorry. But Romans 13:14, He says, make no provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Now, go back and look at it. It's Romans 13 and 14. He does not say, and try not to make any provisions for the flesh. See, there is no try. He says, no, don't do it. Romans 12:1. He says, present your body a living sacrifice. He doesn't say, try to present your body a living sacrifice. There is no try in this. 2 Timothy 2:22. He says, flee youthful lust, pursue righteousness. I have never found a translation where Paul said, try to flee youthful lust and try to pursue righteousness. There is no try. You do it or you don't do it, but there's no try in Christianity. So he said in Ecclesiastes 12:13, the whole duty of man is to fear God and keep his commandments. Now, that's a pretty good quote right there, but a lot of people think, oh, he said the whole duty of man is to try to fear God and try to keep his... No, there's no try in that. It's commitment, it's dedication, it's 100% devotion. So what I'm telling you in this short video is I want you to stop trying to go to heaven and commit to go to heaven. Dedicate your life. Be relentless and be determined. Say, I'm going to heaven no matter what. And if it's raining, well, I have my rain gear. I can keep on going when it's raining. If the schedule doesn't work, I'll beg and plead and work around anything I have to. I will make my time available for my spiritual journey. This isn't a try. This is something I'm committed to do. Now, that's pretty deep stuff, isn't it? And it is. So put your comments below. And as always, have a great day.